Hello. This is going to be a daily psychology video. I apologize for the sun rays on my face or whatever. I could lean back like this, but that will also be probably harder for you to hear me. So, about 2 days ago, on Thursday, January 8th, I blew my second account on my funded futures. The video is up. I made some mistakes, and this is going to be a psychological video to kind of act as a marker for my progress in trading as a whole. So it is the 10th, and on the 14th of each month is the monthly anniversary of when I started to trade. So it will be my 9th month coming up soon of me trading, and I haven't made any money from trading yet at all, which it is sad, but at the same time I have made a lot of progress. So if we are to go back into my journal, which is right here, on the 8th I blew my second funded account. And the reason I blew this account was simply from a breaking of my rules, plain and simple. My rules are to not react to a win or loss, to take 2 trades maximum per day, to take profits every winning trade, meaning closing before your TP is hit. This is subjective. And to stop trade past 2 p.m. because from what I've seen, I do not like to trade past the 2 p.m. mark, as I do not want to be on the charts for that long. This day I took 5 shorts, or I took 3 trades, well, 4 trades. I took a short with 5 cons, a long, another long, a short, and all these were losses. There was news this week, or this day, 8:30 unemployment, but of course that did not really pose any issues towards the trading in the first place. My mistakes were really just the targeting of my trades. So the first trade I took was a target short based on the structure. We already made a shift down. Price had retraced up to this 4-hour order block, formed a shift, as you can see here, close below, re-entry at the top of this, and I targeted this low. Now, I targeted an external low because I believe price wanted to go down here to the sell side levels, but ES had already formed a SMT, not taking London lows, where NQ did take London lows. Now, structure aside and just trading strategy aside, I do know what I am doing. I have a profitable strategy, and I am a profitable trader. My psychology is what is missing from the puzzle piece. And I really just get greedy at times. I don't take profits when I'm in trades. This trade was a break even, but then price ended up expanding higher, and I took another long, but I exited prematurely out of fear since this candle formed a shift down. And I already originally had my stop loss here, but I'd closed this. And this would have been the winning trade. The second trade would have been a winning trade. But due to my psychology, I am afraid. And that's my issue. I'm afraid of losing. I'm afraid of losing. I'm afraid of taking losing trades because in my back tests, I am very profitable and I win the majority of my trades, which boosts my ego a lot, and it makes me want to continue to take a trade even when I lose. Even if I lose, I want to take a trade because the truth of the matter is I don't have much going for me outside of trading. And that's what's wrong. And I wrote it down here in this note, which I'll show you right now. In this note right here, I wrote just after I blew my second past funded account. Mind you, this was the second day of having the funded account, and I blew it. The biggest issue I make in trading that is keeping me unprofitable, sorry, is my addiction to wanting to be right. When I'm trading, I can pass an evaluation. When I'm trading on my funded account, I blow everything very early because of my ego and wanting to be correct about the market. I will lose one trade and then take another losing trade just to lose. Then to make try to make back, sorry, typo. Then try and make back, then to try and make back, I take another trade out of emotion and lose again, blowing my account. This leads to me crying, being angry, and sinning, and cursing everything, making me contemplate existence. And, take that how you want to take it, but to me, that means that I contemplate why I'm even alive, and it's silly because, like, oh, you pass an evaluation, it's not even real money. And you're right. You're honestly right if you say that. But to me, I've spent a lot of time and energy into wanting this to work because when I started, I didn't have much going for me, and I wanted to make a way out of my reality or whatever. We all have our explanations to why we pursue things, and mine is very rooted in never having success to begin with. But my third trade is always my most emotional trade. After having lost 2 times in a row, leading me to blow my account off of heavy risk. So I tend to break my 2 trade max rule on this third trade, which is my most emotional trade. Because I've lost twice already, I want to make back the profits which I lost, and I end up risking heavier than I should. Combine this with the emotion I'm feeling, and it's just a recipe for failure, to be honest. And this is my issue. So I wrote my solution is to only allow 2 trades maximum per day, win or lose. When you're in that mindset, I want you to go and read this, what I wrote right here. I wrote some things as well before. This was after I wrote this first psychology part. But I want to be repeating this to myself every single day. Number 1, I am a profitable trader. I know what I'm doing. I've put the hours in, I've understood the strategy, and I have the discretion in hand to make profitable trades, even when the market is in, low probability conditions. I can make profitable trades because I've put the time and effort in to understand the market. 2, I am a disciplined man. I'm disciplined. I've proven to myself time and time again that I have discipline, that I have the work ethic to accomplish this goal. I have built myself up in the gym. It's an example of me going somewhere every single day and working towards a specific goal, which is to get more muscular, and I have accomplished that many times in other endeavors as well, such as um, wanting to have made music. I used to run my own business. I am a disciplined man. I understand what it means to have discipline. Number three, I believe that Jesus Christ will help me. One of the biggest issues I deal with is my faith in God, because before I was not very religious, before I started trading, and trading actually brought me to religion because I felt like I didn't have anything even when I won, right? And I did not enjoy feeling so lost and empty most of the time. I thought there would have to be more to just life than, making money or having fun or, experiencing things that people consider as fun, right? So I opened the Bible and I started reading, and I learned a lot about the teachings of Jesus and what he talks about, and how heaven is a place that there is no sadness, there is no disappointment. And it's a place that I want to go to, and I believe that Jesus will help me if I have no doubt in my mind. And I still struggle with this. I struggle with doubt and doubting God and doubting his plan for me. But it's something that I want to repeat to myself, to remind myself that I'm a believer and he will help me. Number four is I will never give up on my dreams. No matter how bad you feel in the moment of loss, in the moment of losing your account, no matter how many times you tell yourself, oh, I'm going to give up, oh, I'm wanting to quit, I know deep in my heart, in my soul, that I am never going to quit. I'm not, and it's just not in my nature to quit. It's not in my nature to give up on something, especially after spending 9 months on it. I'm just not that type of person. It's never been me. I've never been a quitter, and that doesn't mean I'm good at winning. It doesn't. It just means I'm not going to quit. And if you never quit, eventually you will succeed, right? These are the four things I want to repeat to myself every day before trading. So I'm writing it down in this little check mark, this checkpoint of a video for my remembering, for my future self. This is what I want to repeat after I take a loss or two. It's inevitable that I will lose in the future. I'm never going to win every single day. But even if you do lose twice, you need to repeat these four sayings. Number one, I will take this loss as a man. Just because you lose one day doesn't mean you lose forever. There's always tomorrow. There is always tomorrow. There is always tomorrow. And you usually forget yesterday, tomorrow anyways. So you need to be taking your losses as a man, and not like a little girl, not like a little bitch crying about it, being sad about it, being angry about it. Stop. Number two, I will never break my rules for temporary pleasure. You've lost twice, you're down a lot of money, a lot of profits, and you want to take another trade. Why do you want to take another trade? You want to take it because you have that hope, you have that desire to make back what you lost. This is temporary. Even if you do make back whatever you lost, you're gonna want more anyways. So just stop. Stop. Cut the desire at its roots and get off of the charts. Do not break your rules for anything. These rules are meant to help you. They are not meant to limit you. They are meant to help you. Number three, I am closing my laptop and doing something else. When you lose, close your laptop and go outside. Be in the sun, pet your dog, eat some food, go drink some water. You haven't ate anything, you've gotten on the charts from the very beginning of the day. Go and enjoy the life that God has given you. And number four is exactly that. Close your laptop and go outside in the sun. This is just a reminder to myself. It's a reminder. It's a reminder to myself that I will close my laptop and not break my rules the next time I lose. Because I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of losing my account after a stupid day, after some stupid consolidation. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it, and I don't want to do it anymore. And I'm not going to do it anymore. So that brings us back to the psychology. But the only reason I lost to begin with is due to the market being in a consolidation phase on the higher time frame. What this looks like is price being between two high time frame PD arrays, whether that be a new week opening gap, a daily fair value gap or order block, or a 4-hour fair value gap or order block, and failing to expand out of a 15-minute range by, let's say, around 12 p.m. So if we see price consolidating in a range, correct, between two high time frame PD arrays, what are these PD arrays? Well, we have this daily fair value gap above, which price was reacting through, but still coming back up into to respect, and this new week. We are consolidating between these two ranges. These are high time frame PD arrays. They hold very high draw on liquidity and confluence. ES, we have the same thing down here. We have this 4-hour and we have this daily. And although ES is not as consolidating as NQ, as we are still moving higher essentially, we still want to avoid trading days like this to begin with. So what is the solution to this? Avoid trading high time frame consolidation days when they are identified. If you see this, whenever you wake up and you get on the charts, you see that prices between a new week opening gap and a daily, or a daily and another daily, or 2 new weeks, or a 4-hour and a new week, or a daily and a 4-hour, just get off the charts. Take a day just to rest. You're not missing out on anything. You're actually saving profits. So just relax. Okay? This doesn't mean I can't take a winning trade during high time frame consolidation days. I have proven to take winning trades during these days. This is an example which I know I lost this day, but essentially both of my trades were trades I could have profited on. This trade right here, if I had a lower target, which would be this low, after this market structure shift, I would have ended up winning with my RR being tighter. This trade right here would have been the winning trade in general if my stop loss was at a 1-to-1. Well, of course I got scared and I exited out. My third trade was out of emotion, wanting to take out this low already around 2 p.m., which you shouldn't be taking trades like that anyways. Just a break of my rules. And there's another one in here that I took as well. I didn't mark it out, so I don't quite remember. So what is the solution? Only target internal liquidity during consolidation conditions. Target internal highs, internal lows, because you're consolidating. That expansion move to whatever direction is going to be likely at the end of the day, because it is a consolidation day. So unless you want to hold for the entire day, again, which you don't know which bias it's going to be, you want to be targeting internal highs and lows. And this is something I wrote yesterday. My life feels low right now. I feel like I'm inside a pit and I cannot climb out of. Every morning I feel weak and lazy, yet every night I'm full of motivation. How do I make it so I can be productive with my time all day, every day? I'm sick because I drank too much red wine yesterday. I also only feel happy when my mother is home. I'm alone, to be honest. and have no one to speak to most of the day. Yet I fit my mind, fill my mind, sorry. Yet I fill my mind with garbage and pleasure like corn that goes away and makes me feel like nothing. I'm hesitant to put trust in God. Sorry. I'm hesitant to put trust in God because I don't even know how to do that. How am I going to feel better putting trust in God when I can't feel good alone? I don't feel like it helps me. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. It is so frustrating. And this was my solution, which I found I'm going to be working towards. I need to make a God journal to have something to occupy my mind instead of trading. It is driving me insane inside to not have anything developing in my existence. And I wrote a bunch of things because I do believe in God, and although my faith is still weak, I have knowledge and I have read the Bible. And this is just something I journaled about the meaning of life, specifically in the book of Ecclesiastes. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, in the Old Testament. I have a lot of verses here which I quoted and reasoning to why the book, or to what the book is speaking about, wisdom and such. So I might make videos on this separately, but this is just a video of trading. And that's it. Honestly, that's it. I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna make this trading stuff work. And I will look back on this video, whether it be years from now, months, weeks, days. We'll look back at this video and understand the mindset that I am in, the mindset that I was in on January 8th when I blew my second account. These accounts are going to be blown. They're meant to be blown. Doesn't mean you should do them prematurely. So that's it. Message to my future self is to don't take things too seriously. Stop spiking your cortisol level for meaningless things. And understand that every day is a day to improve. Try your best to enjoy your life, the life that is so short. Spend your time doing things that you enjoy and things that are going to fulfill you. And that's a topic that I want to go over next in my journal. The path to fulfillment, which aka is what Jesus says is righteousness. For blessed are those who seek righteousness, for they will be filled. They will never go thirsty, something like that. But thank you all for watching. I will upload this. Peace.